Mother Nature lets loose. Heavy rains flood streets and cause some businesses to close tonight on Portland's northeast side. It is 11 o'clock. Good evening, everyone. I'm Jeff Gianola.
And I'm Jennifer Hoff. The storm brought thunder and lightning and nearly an inch of rain today, beating a record even set back in 1985. We have live team coverage tonight. Natasha will give us a detailed forecast. But first, let's go to our Jennifer Dowling, who's live at 28th and Flanders, and that's where some businesses are even cleaning up tonight. Jen.
Good evening. At its peak, the water would have been up to my knees at this corner here, and it was so deep that these tables were bobbing around when it was very high. Also, when it started rushing into the business there, it caught the employees by surprise. When the streets flooded at Northeast 28th and Flanders, it sent people in the path of the rising waters scrambling.
It was insane. It was very intense.
At Poison's Rainbow Bar, Lee Ellis says water rushed into the bar area first, then started filling his kitchen.
It was up to the ankles. It was like kind of like water world, kind of like crazy stuff.
He showed us video that he captured on his phone of the water flooding into the restaurant.
It was crazy. It was just like rushing in. It was like leaves and stuff started coming in. And water started coming into the kitchen, and then the whole restaurant. And the manager came back and he was like, yeah, the whole restaurant's flooded.
The only dry spot was behind the bar.
We actually all huddled behind the bar because it was like a safe haven. So we like, you know, so the water, there's like some mats back. It's like a little bit more elevated.
Definitely up to the rubber baseboard. So my guests were just keeping their feet above the stool.
Owner Kelly Godell says the bartenders kept patrons happy with some free food and drinks as they perched on the stools, keeping out of the ankle-deep water.
I've never seen anything like this, ever. So this is crazy.
Kelly says some of her outdoor picnic tables and chairs washed away. She blames clogged gutters for the chaos.
I think that for Oregon, we're so used to having an Indian summer, and we usually have such nice weather through September. So I just think we were not prepared and maybe not ready for this kind of torrential downpour.
She says once the street drains were clear, the water subsided and the cleaning began.
I have an amazing staff, and everyone is helping me clean it all up.
It was pretty scary at the time, but now it's finally over. They cleared the gutters out, so everything like went back to normal.
And there were also some MAX trains that were impacted by the flooding as well. Water was over some of the tracks in the Hollywood district, and service was delayed and shuttle buses were running. Well, the water has receded there, but TriMet says still expect delays, perhaps because of service getting back to normal. Back to you.
Even tonight, still a few delays to keep an eye on. And what a mess, too. I hope they get all that cleaned up shortly. Thanks, Jen.
It wasn't the water. We had lightning as well. And Natasha, you have the pictures here to prove it.
Yeah, take a look at this right here. Alexander Patel allowed us to share this picture. This is an incredible sight. Now that your point of view is looking out towards downtown Portland, way out in the distance, just below that mountain range there, the coast range, you can see tall buildings of downtown Portland, and that lightning strike, the moment captured just in the nick of time. We received the majority of our rainfall right between about 5 and 7 o'clock this evening, with some of the heaviest downpours releasing the majority of the rainfall that we saw for the entire day. So we had that record-breaking rain. PDX received about 0.8 of an inch. Old record in 1985 for this day was 0.23 of an inch. So now we look at these rainfall totals. The biggest rainfall total was certainly right around Portland. Outlying areas only a few hundredths of an inch. But in terms of how things are going to play out tomorrow, more showers, just a different variety. More details coming up.